I didn't recognize him or anything. Drove by and turned around. Hopefully he didn't want any trouble. I would assume not. What's up?
I like your bike.
Thanks, man.
What size?
It's a 300. Nice. I've seen bikes like that before. I thought I had a buddy once that had a bike like that.
Really?
Yeah. What year is it?
2011.
2011. Nice. You just start riding?
What?
You just start riding?
Yeah. My dad made me get a 250 the first one I knew how to ride.
Gotcha.
Now he's okay with me getting a bigger bike. But now I don't have the money.
Right. Looks like he was just a curious rider, wanted to pull over and say hi. I actually think I recognize that kid. He looks very familiar. I feel like I might have gone to high school with him or something. Not with him, but seen him in high school. Kind of riding like an idiot though. Can't deny that. Damn, this road is even worse than it was up in Iowa City. That ain't a real motorcycle. That shit got 3 wheels on it though. Fuck. So I mentioned in a video once, hold on a second, I don't know if this person sees me. They're good. I mentioned in a video once that I knew a guy that killed a motorcyclist. It was right here where this red truck's pulling out. The guy I know was pulling out right there, and he didn't see a motorcyclist going in this path right where I'm going right now. Didn't see him pulled out. And see, those are the types of corners I wish I had a bigger bike on, because that was so weird. I needed to slow down enough to get slow enough into that corner because it's so jank of a street corner, but I didn't want to go all the way into first because then it kind of just lurches you a little bit too much and everything, and it's just annoying on that end. I don't like having, I always find myself needing to, or almost needing to downshift right before the turn, which you're not supposed to do. I don't want to do that, you know. Why it's so dark already? It's only 7. Oh, I have my have my sun visor down. That's why. That's why it seems a bit dark. So many people here in my hometown have Harleys, man. It's incredible the amount of you just see so many Harleys just parked, and you know, the people's driveways, grass, freaking gravel, or park them anywhere damn near. It is weird being back here and exploring the old neighborhoods, all the people's houses I know. It's kind of like a jog down memory lane, except my memory is not as good because I've moved out. I know someone that lives one of these few houses. I think it's that blue one, yeah. But it's just so tough nowadays to remember because I'm not driving around these parts no more. Not that I consistently drove around here where I don't live. Meaning I didn't live out in this area. Oh, this is a cool little drive this way. Oh, that's interesting. I know someone that lives down there, and that's the same street name that we live on up in college. And this house to the left is really freaking nice, I remember. Yeah. I think my parents told me about who lived there once. Alright, let's see how we can do this. Get a little knee scraper there, you think? No. Dude, the day I scrape my knee on a 300 like this, probably be the day the bike goes down. It's not happening. I can't do it. Not that I have the skill to do it anyways, but I don't even know if you can on 300s sit up so dang high. I want to see if I can stay in third gear for the majority of this street. I probably shouldn't, but ooh, yeah. A few road surface hazards as well. Take old big hill. Also, this place is like loaded with deer from what I remember. It's just super woody. Knew a kid that lived down this road, but we're gonna go left. Because we're gonna go back through my old college, my old community college. Oh, see, these are the kind of sections you got to be careful about. Look at this. I can hardly see like 30 yards maybe up that way, and then it's just a hill that comes right over, you know, so it like blocks my view. So when you go for it, you just got to go for it. This is like a 30 mile an hour, 45 that says up there, but I think this is part before the sign's actually only like 30, 35 maybe. The new logo or mascot. It's not a new mascot, it's just a rebranded look of the mascot, the warrior. Water fountains looking, water fountain. The waterfall looking fresh as ever. Just get a little sharp turn action in. This building's the ATC, that's a residence hall to my right. This is the ATC here. Yeah, Advanced Technology Center. I'm gonna need to stand up here. I got an itch. I gotta see if this parking lot looks a little better. You gotta be careful in parking lots if you're doing any sort of turning, because there's usually, oh. Dude, this looks like a motorcycle course. If not, it's some like course for something. Because at one point I was looking into getting a, you know, like a moped license basically, so I could ride. I could drive by myself at 14 with a moped, dude. Like, what? That's crazy. This is always a fun little turn, just a little sketchy road. Bit sharp though. Bad turn there. That was a bad turn. So what happens if I just do this? I'm technically not having to stop. That's how that works, right? I didn't go through the stop signs because I went to the side. I mean, they are just stop signs on a campus though, so they're not technically legally enforceable. Take that. Take that. And it is fun to ride back into hometown. This is where I started. I mean, I did a lot of riding when I was living here still. You know, it's not like I just never rode here, you know what I mean? It's definitely kind of nice to get back on the old roads. I will say though, I kind of jokingly talk about back up at college, I jokingly talk about how the roads there sometimes are pretty bad. And don't get me wrong, they have a couple bad roads, but it's nothing like here. It's nothing like here. I think the roads are just a lot worse in general here than up at college. It's not to say that there aren't bad roads in either part of the town, and there aren't good roads in any part of the town, because both towns have good and bad roads. But traditionally, you can compare towns, you know, roads pretty easily if you live in both of them and commute quite often in them. Uh-oh. I thought his saddlebag came open. It looked like he might have just been searching in it for something. Valar Morgulis. I tell you guys what though, I did ride home from Iowa City to home here, and on the motorcycle, and it was rough. I don't know how much of the footage I'll upload. It didn't even record all of it because GoPro died like halfway through. Not halfway through, but more so like 3/4. And so I might post a little bit of it, but it was rough. I'll use maybe clips of it as like examples or like little short snippets in my videos, you know. But long story short, riding at like that it was like 70 miles an hour for basically what was an hour and a half with one like very short stop, 10-minute, 15-minute stop. And that's because I had to get gas, because I didn't even consider how much faster the rate of fuel usage would be on my bike while I was riding at that high of an RPM, because I was riding at like we're talking like 8,000 RPM. You know, I'm sitting at 5 right now. I was riding at like 8,500, 9,000 RPM for just constantly, like just non-stop for about an hour and a half. And you know, normally like cars and stuff get better gas mileage on the roads, or on the highway, rather than, you know, like on street roads, like in town. Apparently that's not the case for my bike, because oh dang, I don't like the sound of that. Should have slowed down there a little bit. I don't think my bike gets that same benefit that cars do, or even, you know, bigger motorcycles. And that's because I was riding at such a high RPM. I mean, the bike's not geared to go that fast for that long. Because let me get up to, like, I'm cruising right now, but if I get up to, see, I'm at 7 now, and this is, I mean, the bike is just shaky, it's loud. So you can imagine what it's like getting up to 8, riding at, you know, 65, 70 miles an hour for an hour and a half, you know. Nice sharp corner here. Sharp corner. You could hit this corner going 100 and probably do it just fine. Well, that's an exaggeration. Might not be able to. Insert cash or select payment type. Use pin pad to complete transaction. Ooh, little pop there. I always wondered how bad it would hurt if I hit a bird on a bike. like if it hit me or the helmet or, you know, my foot or something. Because like bugs, you know, they hurt. If you're even just kind of going a little bit fast, they kind of hurt. They sting a little bit, you know. So a whole ass bird, I don't know, man, it might not feel good. Where's my battery at? Yellow. Cares? I'm just chilling here. I should have gone down that road. It's a cool big hill. It's a cool big hill. Why did I say that, bruh? Let's see if that cop was pulling some trickery to get behind me. We're on geese patrol. We gotta make sure no geese are terrorizing his lands.